my own world of make-believe. Kids screaming in the cradles, profanities. I see the world through eyes covered in ink and bleach. Cross out the ones who heard my cries and watched me weep. I love everything. Fire spreading all around my room. My world's so bright, it's hard to breathe, but that's alright. Hush. Take my eyes open to force reality. Why can't you just let me eat my weight in glee? I live inside my own world of make-believe. Kids screaming in the cradles, profanities. Some days I feel skinnier than all the other days.
Sorry, I think I coughed and I didn't have it muted. If I didn't, I'm so sorry about that. But welcome into the channel, everybody. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. How's everybody doing today? How is everybody doing? It's December the 30th already. We're already almost to the new year. Let me know what your New Year's resolution is. If you have one, put it in the chat. I'd love to know. Maybe we'll have the same. I always make up some. I don't know if I ever keep them. We'll see if I do this year. But let me know what your guys's are. If you're watching on a replay, then go ahead and just put it in the chat on the replay. But welcome back to the channel, everybody. This is Titanium Built, and my name is Tanya, and I'm really glad that you're here today to hang out with us. It is a different time for, different lives are I know my lives have been all over the place. We're going to have a schedule down by the new year. So be on the lookout for that new schedule. But if you're new to the channel, we do focus on true crime, missing persons, and ongoing cases with an emphasis on the facts, timelines, and keeping the names in the public eye. That's what we kind of do on this channel. If you haven't already liked the stream, please do so. Subscribe, hit the bell icon. That way you're alerted to new content, and then we'll get right into it because it really, truly does help the channel. And by doing so, you help the true crime cases that we cover. So welcome in, everyone. It's good to see you. Hey, Lori. Hey, Gak Attack. Hey, DM. Welcome in, everybody. Hey, Lee. Hey, Citizen. Hey, Skylar. Hey, Kathy. Look at that, DM. Been a member for 25 months. Over 2 years. That's amazing. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. There's a group of you guys that have been here like the same amount of time, and I love that. I love that. With my time, and I want to focus on, I'm planning on doing the Bible recap, and they have the kids version too. That sounds like fun. I like that idea. You know what? I think that's a good one. That's a good one. I need that too. I need to focus a little more like on myself in the mornings. It seems like I do focus on myself in the mornings, but doing more, like getting up and journaling or something. I have like this little stylus that I had to have for my iPad, and I never use it. So I'm going to use that this year. Well, you're welcome, DM. We do have a nice little corner over here. We're all by ourselves. Leave us alone. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. But today we're going to cover 2 missing persons cases. We've been covering the last day or so, Camila Olmos and Sydney Marquez. So the first case that we're going to cover, we're going to switch it up from last night. We're going to start with Camila. I don't think we start with Camila last night. So we're going to start with Camila tonight. If we did, then we're starting with the same one tonight or today. So Camila was a young woman who has been reported missing suddenly after losing contact with her family and friends. Apparently, she went out to her car and she went to retrieve something, it looks like, on video from the neighbor's Ring camera. it appears to be a person anyway, beside her driver's side door. And her mom thought, well, maybe she went out for a walk. She woke up the next day. It was like 6:58. She woke up like an hour and a half after, I think she said, her daughter had woken up. And she got up and she looked around for her, couldn't find her, tried to call her, got the voicemail, found her phone in the bedroom, went to charge it, went outside to look for her, and she's not been seen. Other than she was seen on another camera. We just showed that last night. And she was seen when somebody was driving around like a curve. She's like comes walking around it. It's very weird that she's not on the sidewalk that's right there that's provided to her. But we're going to go over the details in that case and what's coming out since yesterday. Second case we're going to cover, like I said, is going to be Sydney. So we'll talk about her case here in just a moment. Let's put up the flyer here. You're in the right chat, I think. Hey, Zoe, if you want to be in the chat where I'm not vertical, you'll see like a cell phone beside the title. That's the vertical stream. The one without the cell phone is the regular stream. Hey, Tony. She was in the bike lane. That's what I thought it was, Citizen Sleuth. I was like, is that a bike lane or is that just like the shoulder of, the road? But yeah, so there's a lady that actually that's been on the YouTube. She's been in the YouTube Facebook page that I'm on. And she was answering someone else's question. So I zipped in there with the question. I said, I have a question if you live there, And I said, first off, if she was going to be walking, like would someone walk on the road like that, right? I said, is there a sidewalk right there that looks like, because it looks like to me there's a sidewalk. But I can't be 1,000% sure. So I asked her. And then I asked her, I said, also, she said there's a bunch of houses in that neighborhood. Wouldn't she stick to the housing development and not walk outside of it? It looks like she's walking outside of the housing development or the backside of it where there's no street lights. There's no lights on in people's homes. There was just nothing but darkness. I mean, to me, I don't think she would walk that way. I mean, she is. I don't know why she would walk that way, right? I don't think she would do it just all willy-nilly like. So, hey, Jet Set. I know. It is confusing. Sorry, guys. It just helps with the views. That's why I do it. I should go back to the old way and see if it does anything. Like if it makes it, maybe it'll make it better again. I don't know. But this is Camila Olmos. This is her missing flyer. She's 19. She has brown hair, brown eyes. She's 5'4". She weighs 110 pounds. She was last seen wearing a black, I've tried to look this up. I could not find one, but it's a black North Face sweatshirt with a baby blue emblem. So the North Face would be like baby blue. That's what I'm assuming. And then baby blue shorts, like pajama shorts and white shoes. So, and anybody that has any information, because we have people from all over the world. This is in Texas, Bexar County, but you can call the Bexar County Sheriff's Department at 210-335-6000. So we'll kind of go over to here. I went ahead and I made Sydney a kind of like a case file in that because this one was already up for Camila. So I figured we use this one and then we'll use mine for Sydney's case. So yeah, that's what I say, Tony. Go to the one with the most people. And thank you all for being here. I do appreciate it. So Camila Mendoza Olmos, she's 19-year-old woman from Northwest Bexar County, Texas, who was reported missing on December 24th, 2025. Now, her friends came out and they did an interview the other day. I think it was yesterday. And they were talking about how Christmas Eve is an extremely important holiday for, Mexican culture, and that for her to miss that is like huge. That's like a big thing, right? They said it's even like bigger almost than Christmas because they consider their Christmas day like an R&R day, like rest and relaxation, eat the leftovers. I don't know. I'm kind of feeling it. But that's what is like, why would she leave that day? And I guess she was also supposed to go dress shopping, I've been hearing, with a girlfriend, another girl named Camila. But she she's been reported missing since 6:58. So that's when she was last captured on surveillance video outside of her residence. She appeared to be searching her vehicle. It says before walking away on foot without her phone, leaving it at home. Yeah, she left her phone at home. She took her car key. That's another thing too. They've been saying car key, like singular. So I don't know if she took her key fob off of her key ring and her mom saw her other keys at home, because she should have at least a home key, like things like that. A keychain, something. But I guess they've been saying she just took her key, her car key. So I don't know if that was just to get in her car really quick, and she left everything at home that would track her, because she left like her iPad, she left her cell phone, things of that nature. So it says authorities say she only had her car key and possibly her driver's license with her at the time of her disappearance. Local law enforcement, including the Bexar County office, has described her as potentially in imminent danger, and federal agencies such as the FBI and Department of Homeland Security are assisting with the ongoing search. And they've been really searching for her since she's went missing. Like, between the two cases, you can kind of see a difference almost. And, who's been kind of helping, or like who's been covering and who's not. But I've seen that Sydney's case is getting a lot more coverage, and that's good. So, because they're both, they both need our help. So on December, this is kind of like a timeline we're going to go through, but December 24th at 6:58 local time, 19-year-old Camila was last seen leaving her home, and it's a San Antonio suburb that she lives in, according to the Bexar County Sheriff's Office. Surveillance footage shows a person believed to be Camila, there's, because I don't know. We've seen some other pictures that looks like it could be a gentleman. I don't know. We don't know for sure. I mean, but if they're saying it's her, that I believe it's her, but I don't know. I don't see why someone else would be getting in her car, but she could be meeting somebody out there. So it says, I guess she then walked away on foot. Her cell phone was found at home, and she only had her car keys and possibly her driver's license when she left. The family became concerned when she did not return from what they believed would be a routine morning walk. That's really early to go on a walk. But I mean, if you're into fitness, that's not that early, I guess. And I bet it's like warmer there. So, it's probably not that, like, I'm in Ohio, so it's probably like, my 7 o'clock is probably a lot different than theirs. So then at 4:11 p.m., the Bexar County Sheriff's Office issued a clear alert. Like, they were already on it. And they began coordinating the search. Local law enforcement, search teams, and volunteers initiated search efforts around the area near her home. They also did that again tonight. So I'm going to show you video of that. Actually, let me see really quick. This isn't that long. Let me put this on while I'm reading this to you. Because this is, we're not going to watch the whole thing. They don't find her, but you can kind of see how they are searching. Let me see. Is that real fast? No, it's not too fast. Okay. I put it on 2 times speed. That way you guys don't have to sit here and watch me read. It's more of like, you guys can watch this and it's a little better on your eyes. I don't know why this isn't going away. How do I okay, I don't care about the chat. I just want the screen to go. Okay, whatever. And then I think this is really loud. Yeah. So we'll just turn that down. Okay. When they were going over that, I thought it looked almost like over here in the distance, looks like LA to me. But you guys can watch that. Okay, let me go back to reading this. So then December the 25th through the 26th, community volunteers, family members, and search and rescue teams continue ground searches around Camila's neighborhood, including the Wild Horse HOA Sports Park area. That's weird. Name. Families appealed to the public for any surveillance video or information that could help locate her. The clear alert remains active. December 28th, law enforcement continued active investigation and search efforts. Officials described the case as critical and urged the public to check home surveillance and doorbell camera footage for additional sightings. The way that she was walking, though, it does appear that she was walking on the backside of the homes. So if she was doing that, she might have been doing that intentionally so that she wasn't going to be picked up on any security cameras. I mean, if this was all planned, right? So I keep that in mind. Where were we at? Okay, December 29th. Oh, thank you, Lee, for upgrading. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. It's so nice of you. Thank you, Lee. I appreciate that so much. Okay, so then so then on December 29th, the Bexar County Sheriff's Office and media announced that Camila Olmos is believed to be in imminent danger, indicating serious concern for her welfare. Federal agencies, including the FBI and the Department of Homeland Security, joined the investigation. Authorities were also monitoring possible border crossings and international travel due to concerns that she may have left the United States. New dash cam footage was released by investigators that may show a person, and I'll show you that here in just a minute, believed to be Camila walking along Wild Horse Parkway, roughly 2 blocks from her home around the time she disappeared. And we listened to this in the press conference yesterday. Authorities asked the public to submit any relevant video recordings. And then ongoing, late December 2025, searches continue with involvement from local law enforcement, federal agencies, family members, and community volunteers. Search efforts include canvassing neighborhoods and reviewing surveillance footage. FBI is going to be all over that place. They're going to be looking at every house. Who has a Ring camera? Oh, you have one. Why didn't you give it to me? Give it to me now. That's just how the FBI is. They'll just go in and be taking your stuff. They will too. They'll just take it. Hey, Dawn. They will. They will. They'll say you'll get it back if you get it back. It says here, authorities have not ruled out foul play, a voluntary departure, human trafficking, or other possibilities in her disappearance. And that is because she's on a border state. They have made that abundantly clear. I wanted to look up actually there is a state route that connects San Antonio to Houston, but then there's one even to Sydney's hometown. And I can't remember her hometown, but she was in Houston visiting. But I was wondering if that freeway was popular with trafficking, because YouTube doesn't like that word. Try not to use it too much. So key known facts: Camila was 19 years old. It was 19. She is 19. She's 19 years old. Last confirmed seen was approximately 6:58 a.m. on December 24th. And then she left home without her cell phone, and her car was still parked at the residence. Authorities consider her to be in imminent danger. And I mean, she's 19. No one leaves their cell phone at home. No one leaves their cell phone at home at any age, but a 19-year-old, no. Even letting it die when you're your phone die when you're at home, that's why you have a phone charger at home, right? You should anyway. So multiple agencies are involved in the search, including the FBI and Department of Homeland Security. Her last known location was the 11,000 block of Caspian Springs in near San Antonio. And then the dash cam, investigators just released the dash cam video, and I'm going to show you that here in a minute. And it's about 2 blocks from her home. So I do believe that was probably her. And, the time matches up and everything. So they did say that the time on the dash camera is off and the date, but I think that's just because they didn't set it up right or something. So, and so family, friends, and volunteers have been gathering and just searching everywhere and anywhere that they can. Her friends said that they're just kind of running around at at this point. Like, it's not, I mean, they are marking where they're searching, but they're not really marking. They're just kind of like just trying to find her, and it's really sad. A mobile command post was reportedly set up at Kruger Elementary School to support search and investigative operations in the area. Now, should you put the mobile command post at the Kruger Elementary School? I don't know, right? Because if I was a little kid and I saw like a big old law enforcement like bus, I'd be like, cool, I want to go see what they're doing. I'd be bothering them. A mobile command, and then I'll show you this dash cam, but this is them. Sorry if I was making you guys dizzy. That's kind of fast, isn't it? But they're searching. I mean, I don't know, how are you going to see in all those trees? What if they're just playing tennis or something? Okay. We didn't get very far in. Yeah, they just basically cruise around the schools and stuff like that. Okay. Let me pull this up. Oh, we just got to play it like this. Oh, okay. I can make it bigger. So, and then they did lighten it up too. So we'll let it play a couple times, a few times. It's 16 seconds long. So that way you guys will all get a chance to see her. It looks creepy to me. I'm sorry. I would be terrified if I was this person. Hey, Teddy. Hey, Rose City News Media. How are you doing? I would be a little freaked out just because she comes around that corner. Even if I was on this side of the road, I'd probably be off the road. I mean, it just kind of made it scare me. Oh, you're welcome. Thank you. Thank you. You're a good guy, Lee. Luckily, abduction by bicycle is relatively rare. Yeah, it probably would be, wouldn't it? I'm just like thinking about how that would happen. She left her phone, yeah, because she said she always had her phone and even called people. Why was she? Yeah, she was on her walk. Yeah, she would always call her friends. That's what they said. I'm like, well, what happened this morning? This is just something that's like different. See, I thought that too. Like Lori, I thought, well, maybe she was meeting up with somebody and her phone was just dying. But people usually have phone like chargers in their car. It's just so weird to leave your phone home. I feel like, hey, Mr. Rosebud, I feel like she might have left her phone at home because she didn't want to be traced. No, I'm wondering if I didn't see any of her pictures, but I was looking for an Apple Watch. I didn't see any. Her father had one, but I didn't see she had one. So they wouldn't be able to like track her on that either. Okay, so I'll play this. It's a little spooky to me, but I mean, it's her and she's alive, so we think it's her anyway. It's right here coming up, right there. Now, she's 5'4". I don't know. It kind of looks like somebody taller, but I don't know. See, this right here, that would spook me out. Like, just the dark figure coming around the corner. It looks like all dark clothes to me. I don't see the baby blue as much. When they lighten it up, you can see better. Like, that could be blue. But that could also be green. I don't know what color that is. It kind of looks like black on black to me, but I don't know. Right, Billy? You think she went to meet someone? Oh, you're welcome, Kitty. You're welcome. No, I don't think she walked to Mexico. But I definitely think she could have been walking to meet somebody, like just around the corner. But the cell phone, I just can't get past the damn cell phone. I'm 40 years old and I'm not going anywhere without my cell phone. Like there's been times that we have like rolled out of the house, like, just left. We're on the main road. We're ready to go do something. And I forget my phone, and you best believe we're turning around. And I don't do anything on my phone, but look at YouTube. And, I mean, it's not like a huge thing, like that I need it, right? But I always feel like I have to have it. It's just so strange to me that she doesn't have her phone. What did I do? Go back. Yeah, what was I looking at? Oh, I was looking at their profile over here. I think. Oh, yeah, because I was going to use the video, but we just watched it. Okay. So this was 17 hours ago. Okay. I wanted to make sure I had the right one. There's a lot of videos of her. So this is Jesse Weber filling in for Cuomo, it looks like. So they're going to talk about the disappearance. And they did say that, in the press conference, that she could have left on her own volition, that she had suicidal ideations before. Now, probably will send me to the suicide hotline. Oh yeah, I gotta spell it right. Okay. It just says thoughts, wishes, or preoccupations with death and ending one's life. Okay, so like, I'm just trying to think, because she's 19. Like, I don't know if I feel like, I don't know. I know I've had an argument with my mom or my dad probably once when I was a teenager, and was like, I don't know. I know I probably did. Like, I just want to die. You guys just make me want, something like stupid like that. Or like, just like something that's like, like when you're a teenager, everything's like way up like here when it should be like way down here. I can see me I was way even higher than that. Like, so I'm just wondering if that's what the suicidal ideation is. And they're just putting that out there because that was something maybe her parents maybe had said, like, well, she this one time said, but I don't know. I don't know. I just know that she's a 19, and kids are like, teenagers say some crazy things.
There is a massive search underway in Texas right now for 19-year-old Camila Olmos, who disappeared almost a week ago from her home on the morning of Christmas Eve. Authorities say that they believe she could be in imminent danger. So here's what we know so far. Camila's mother said that her daughter usually went on a morning walk and that she heard her leave the house that morning at 7 a.m. But Camila hadn't returned home when her mother woke up a little bit later that morning. Her cell phone was found in her room. It was uncharged. Her car was still at the house. The only video that police had until today was a neighbor's Ring camera that showed Camila looking inside the backseat of her car that morning. What she was looking for, it's not entirely clear. But today, police released a second video of Camila that shows her walking near her home along her normal route. Now, we should note that Camila is now the third young woman in Texas to go missing in the past few weeks. Joining me now is Bexar County Sheriff Javier Salazar, who has been leading this search. Thank you so much for coming on. Where are we at in the investigation, and how does this new video affect it?
Well, thanks for having me on and highlighting this case. It's certainly important to everybody. It's generated a lot of interest from all over the country. So up until today, we were very limited on where to go with this case. Earlier or yesterday and this morning, we were able to get out a video that was from a dash cam of a motorist just driving to work that up until this point just thought they had driven, gone to work and not really seen much. But then the motorist got to thinking, I may have seen somebody that matched that description on my morning commute the other day. Sure enough, she reviewed the video, and what we believe is that it captured Camila just walking. There's nothing earth-shattering about the video necessarily, but it just does show that she was alone, at least at that point,
Right.
a few minutes after the video that was captured in her driveway.
Dang it, I was muted. Okay. Why are we not walking on the sidewalk? Like, that to me is just scary, right? Like, she could have been hit by somebody. That makes me nervous.
When you say that she's in imminent danger, I know there's been some confusion about, does that mean she was in a position to harm herself, which again, maybe is unlikely since you have this massive search effort. And I believe, 100 family and friends we've been looking for. You have these different agencies that are involved versus
her family has come up from Mexico to help. Yeah, sorry about that, Lori. Sorry about that, guys. I was on a rant too.
Was she taken? Was she abducted? There is a situation about human trafficking in Texas. Is there something you can tell us at this point in time about what you may think happened to her?
Sure. I mean, and I wish there was more
So
that I could say with regard to a more definitive approach. Right now, what we're looking at is the entire spectrum of possibilities. She could have just disappeared on her own volition and just wanted to get away, gather her thoughts. There is a concern regarding self-harm, so that could be what's going on here, is she may have gone and harmed herself, or she could have been abducted. At this point, we're looking at that whole spectrum of possibilities until such time as some prevailing evidence emerges that leads us one way or the other.
But before I let you go, 30 seconds, there are 2 other missing women in Texas. There's Sydney Marquez, has been missing since December 11th from South Houston. There's 17-year-old Angelique Johnson, went missing near the same area where Camila has gone missing. Any possible connection that you can tell us?
I didn't know about Angelique.
No, with Angelique, we're handling that case as well. And we've actually spoken to her, and we believe that she's alive and well wherever she is right now.
Okay, that's good news.
I'll look into that.
Sheriff, thank you so much. Good luck on the search. Appreciate it.
Thank you so much. Be safe.
You ain't getting us, Cuomo. You ain't getting us, Cuomo. Not today. But I didn't hear about Angelique. They came to... Do you remember the lady from Hawaii that came to America and was supposed to get on a plane to go somewhere and she went missing? And that was quite a story. I don't know who that was. Hawaii came to America. Why don't I know that? I should know that. I probably do. I just can't think of it. Now, I mean, I think she left on her own. I don't think she was forced out or anything like that. I mean, unless somehow, I mean, I don't know, unless somehow some human, those people can like brainwash you. You know what I mean? Not just kidnap people, but like brainwash. And I mean, that's the only thing I could think of. Brainwash somebody into leaving their identity like behind, like, leaving their cell phone, leaving the iPad, not taking anything with them other than their ID, which could get them on a plane and might not get them out of the country, but they might not even need or want to get out of the country. Right. I don't think that she would do that, but you never know. Let me go up here and see if there's anything. I'm going to refresh her Facebook group. I'm in a couple of them. This one's Camila Mendoza Olmos vanished discussion group. Has 6.2K. I think I might have posted in here that we were going to cover it. Why do we have... Oh, April 15, 2024. I was like, why do we have Caleb on there? So it looks like this is them release new video. Oh, never mind.
We've been talking about the lack of video from the community. Up to this point, really the only thing that we had some videos and stills from her driveway, from the young lady's driveway, and what we believed was her right around 7 a.m. Late yesterday, we were made aware of a second video that somebody from the neighborhood here was on their way to work about 7 a.m., about the same time.
Okay, that's the one that we saw. We saw that. That's the surveillance video. Everyone's just saying it's new, but I mean, it is new to some people, Search continues. If you're interested in volunteering, teams are meeting at the park at 7 a.m. And it says, please see comment for list what you need to bring. Well, what are they wanting to bring? It should be water and that kind of stuff, right? You would think. Yep. Wear comfortable clothing, water, snacks. Even a short amount of time can make a difference. If you can't make it, please keep sharing Camila's photo and information. If you have ring camera footage, surveillance video, or tips, contact the Bexar County Sheriff's Office. That's sad. Clear, just about a clear alert. And that's what I showed you earlier. Yeah, there's nothing really. There's nothing really groundbreaking. Oh, I showed you that too. Okay. Might have been on the other Facebook that I was talking to someone. Okay. So we're going to move on to our next case here. This is Sydney Marquez. She is missing out of Houston. She went to visit some friends in Houston and went missing. She literally left her car at the 9100 block of Bel Air Boulevard. What left her, left everything in it, left it running, phone, everything, walked away. We do have some surveillance video of her. It's very short. We've seen her dad's come out and talked about her. So we have that. And actually, let me read this to you before I do that. But yeah, she hasn't been seen since December the 11th. So Camila hasn't been seen since December 24th. She hasn't been seen since December the 11th. And she was in Houston. She has red, brown, orange colored hair. She's 5'4", same height, 120 pounds, about the same size. Eye color brown. And she's female, olive complexion. And then, you can always, the detective's numbers 832-394-1840. I guess the case number, it says Sydney Marquez, 24, was last seen near the 9100 block of Bel Air Boulevard in Houston, Texas on December 11th, 2025. Sydney was last seen wearing a pair of gray pants, a gray hoodie, and tennis shoes, white tennis shoes. Sydney suffers from mental illness. If you have seen Sydney Marquez or know anything about her disappearance, please call, and I just gave you the number, or text EquiSearch at 281-309-9500. So this is just some of the timeline of some of the key events. So before December 11th, 2025, Sydney Marquez is a native of El Paso, Texas, and she's a graduate of Texas A&M University, and she was visiting friends in Houston, Texas. Her family says she lived and worked in El Paso and had traveled to Houston for the visit. And it seems to me she went to visit one friend, actually, like a gentleman friend. Based off of Tim's from EquiSearch's his interview that he did, he said that they talked to the young man that she was visiting. So then December the 11th, that's when, she is missing. So last confirmed sighting, surveillance footage, and police reports indicate Sydney was last seen on December 11th near the 9100 block of Bel Air Boulevard in Southwest Houston near Chinatown/Asiatown. Oh, look at that. Casey's been a month for 4 months. Oh, Taco Tuesday. We're going to have tacos tonight too. Look at that. Didn't even plan it. Thank you for being a member for so long. Thank you. We're actually going to be doing a members only live here soon because we're going to be taking down this Christmas. Y'all help me. Y'all help me put it up. Y'all help me taking it down. Just kidding. So, she was wearing a gray hoodie, beige shirt, gray pants, and white tennis shoes at the time she was last seen. Her vehicle was found abandoned along Bel Air Boulevard with the keys and her cell phone left inside, something her family says was out of character. Just like with Camila, same thing. They said it was out of character for her to leave her phone behind. Surveillance video reportedly shows her walking northbound on Ranchester Drive like a normal walk without obvious signs of distress. There are also unconfirmed reports / witness accounts that she may have boarded a Metro bus after leaving the area. Authorities have been trying to retrieve and review that bus video. I would love to see that. Then December 12th through the 17th, 12th to the 17th, concern grows when Sydney does not return to her hotel or contacts anyone as expected. Her friends notify family who realize she's missing. So she's missing, the next day. Her family travels from El Paso to Houston to assist with searches, check local business surveillance footage, and distribute flyers. And they have been all over the place. I feel real bad for Sydney's mom and dad and the whole family. But it was heartbreaking listening to her dad and then seeing her mom not even be able to talk because she was just crying. It's just so sad. I'm glad her case is getting noticed, December 17th through the 23rd, Houston Police Department's Missing Persons Unit issues a public appeal for help locating Sydney and shares details of her disappearance. Now, I don't know why there's not a clear alert out for her. We should ask the police department that. I mean, that's a good question, right? Really, like, what do we got to do to have a clear alert around here? Search efforts expand with assistance from nonprofits, including Texas EquiSearch. I spelled that with two M's, but migrant rights group, it's called FEL, I think FEL, joins the search, urging the public to come forward with any information and not be afraid due to immigration status concerns. And those are the people that were on the video yesterday with the family. Sydney's family pleads publicly for information describing the situation as a nightmare before Christmas and emphasizing her being off of her medication for mental health issues at the time of the disappearance. Now, that I don't like. I don't like that at all. I don't like the fact that she was off of her medication and she has a mental health illness. It was bipolar with like a side of like, I don't know, I wouldn't say side, but like, but that's how I'm going to word it, but with like a side of schizophrenia. Like, I don't think the schizophrenia overpowered the bipolar. I think the bipolar was the main diagnoses, right? But she was supposed to be on this medication, and if she's not taking it, then she's going to have an episode. She's going to go manic. So she's going to be up for days. And then she's going to have a crash down. Now, it's been since December 11th. I would think your crash down would have already happened. Usually it's a couple of days manic, you know what I mean? Like, and then you crash out for a couple of days. And if that's the case, then where is she, right? If she's like on her crash out, like she's sleeping somewhere, where would that be? No, Blueberry, I'm not. If you go to to get off the vertical, if you hit the like button, this isn't a trick, and then you go to your liked videos in your YouTube, it'll send you to the other one. It'll send you to the regular one. Or if you just go to my page, it should be on there, the one without the cell phone. And then I always try to private the ones, I forgot last night, but the ones after we go live too, the vertical ones, so that way you guys can be in the right one if you're watching on a replay. So then late December 2025 to present, Houston police continue actively investigating the case, reviewing surveillance footage, including possible bus camera footage, and asking for public tips. The family and search volunteers maintain efforts to locate her, distributing flyers and canvassing the area. Sydney's family has stated she was diagnosed with bipolar disorder and schizophrenia, and they are especially concerned for her safety, given she had reportedly not been consistently taking her medication at the time she vanished. That's just, I don't like that. Leaving her phone and personal belongings behind has heightened concerns, as this is not typical of her behavior. There's a couple pictures of her there. Hey, Mandy. Really? Oh, from the EquiSearch guy. I thought you meant like, yeah, we watched one of them with him. Go to YouTube, see if I can find. News Nation for all. Oh wait, was this it? No. Wait, this is 1 minute ago. 2 teens missing in Texas County. But who's this Sophia? Okay, we'll open that in a different link. Okay. I'm trying to see. Texas Echo Search right here. Oh, this is a different guy. Let's see what he's got to say. This is for Camila. Was it for Camila or was it for Sydney? Let me know. It doesn't matter. We can watch it either way. Not that. Was it Brian and oh man, I didn't mean to go back to the beginning. Like 7 hours ago. I'm trying to see where that was. Oh, I'm going on. Oh wait, it didn't take me to the top. Oh, you talked about both? Okay. I think it's this guy anyway. If not, I mean we'll still watch it. I'm so glad that, you know, both of these girls are getting the attention that they need.
Story in Texas, 19-year-old Camila Mendoza Olmos vanished from her home in San Antonio on Christmas Eve. She left her car, phone, iPad behind. There are some similarities here. And the Bexar County Sheriff says she may be in imminent danger. That's the way they've described it, imminent danger. Just a few hours ago, the sheriff revealed that Olmos was spotted in a second surveillance video. Look at this, because this is the one that just came out. This is from the morning she went missing. It's from a driver's dash cam. The video shows Olmos walking along the street just a few blocks from her home. This is around 7 a.m., 24th of December. So this is Christmas Eve. That's about the same time she was seen in ring cam footage in her own driveway, apparently searching for something in her car. Camila's family, you can imagine how upset they are. They put out a statement. It says in part, "Thank you so much for all your support. We know that God is going to help us bring her back home safely, and with the support of the community who continue to show us that there are still good people in this world. We truly feel strengthened." And both the family and police are now asking anyone with information to come forward. And there are now volunteer groups also helping in this case. And that includes Texas EquiSearch. And that's why I want to ask Mark about it. First of all, I'm still thinking about the guy who won't give the code. Like, Amen. I can't get over that. But moving on to this one. Do you see similarities here? I mean, we got San Antonio, Houston.
So wait, I'm so confused. Okay. So the EquiSearch guy said that the new owner of her old phone, so of Camila's, wants them to pay $1,000 to get them the code to get into her phone. But how would he know the code if it's her old phone? I don't know. I don't have the back, or I don't have the beginning of this one. Let me see. Let's go back. Wait, where'd we go? Where'd they go? Okay, this is the EquiSearch. We saw this one with her parents. They must have cut it off and they didn't play it all. Sons of guns. Because this is the one we're watching.
Developing story in.
So they must have. Oh man, that sucks. Because he says something about it. Like, I mean, he says like, oh, I sent the code to her old number. Maybe when they were asking for the code, they sent it to the wrong phone number. Like her old number. Oh, good grief. Oh my goodness. And now the person is wanting $1,000. People like that. I'm just saying, when you are at the pearly gates and you have to answer for why didn't you give the parents of a missing girl the stupid 4-digit code to a cell phone? It's called greed. Then the trap doors will open. I'm sorry. But still, like, I mean, oh my goodness.
Texas, 19-year-old Camila Mendoza Olmos vanished from her home in San Antonio on Christmas Eve. She left her car, phone, iPad behind. There are some similarities here. And the Bexar County Sheriff says she may be in imminent
Oh, wait.
danger. That's the way they've described it. Imminent danger. Just a few hours ago, the sheriff revealed that Olmos was spotted in a
I'm sorry, I'm pausing it again. I thought we watched this already, but we didn't. Oh my gosh. You guys, it's been a long day already. Okay. Because we were just starting on hers and like her case. And I was like, wait, we watched it, but we didn't. I watched it. So let's watch it together really quick. And maybe we'll see it towards the end. No, we're not going to see it, but maybe we'll figure something out in this one. Because this is the first part, I believe. And then we'll skip right back over to the other one.
Joined by Sydney's parents tonight live. Raul and Luce joined me live on the show tonight. I really appreciate you both for being with me tonight. I'm hoping by getting the story out there, get the word out about Sydney. Raul, I want to start with you. Have you gotten any new updates from police? Because from what we've been told, that piece of surveillance video is really the last time she was seen.
Well, we ran into some footage on Friday. So we got her about 1.5 miles from that's it right there, exactly. So that's the last time we saw her, it's about 12:27 a.m. She's literally 150 yards from her hotel. So she was trying to get to her hotel, but for some reason or another, she kept going westbound on Harwin, and that's the last footage we have. Right now, we're crossing our fingers that Starbucks is kind enough to share the footage when she crosses the flyway, so we could continue continue connecting the dots from there.
Do you have any idea, Raul, where she may have been going?
She should have turned left and gone to her hotel room. We're clueless.
Why was she walking alone, or why was she alone if she was visiting friends, right? Like if she was visiting friends, why?
Do you feel like police are taking this seriously? Because we've covered so many missing persons cases, and sometimes it's like, oh, the person will turn up, don't worry about it. Are they, do you feel like they're putting enough resources at this?
Well, in the beginning, they state, you're 1 out of 10,000 cases. Houston's a city of 6 million people. We're doing the best that we can, and these cases take time. To my surprise, I've been casing several hotels, several businesses, and I have run into our detective. So he is boots on the ground, and he is supportive on Sydney's case.
Okay, that's good to hear. Luce, I just want to ask you, had she ever disappeared before? Was there anything going on in her life that she would maybe just be wanting to get away?
No, not really. No, she just was a bright, happy. She's a bright, happy person and loves her family. She had a lot of reasons to be continuing with her plans in her life, and she left a lot of things undone here in El Paso.
Yeah, I mean, the photos of her, you can see how vibrant she is. You can see how happy she seems. You get that sense of what a future she has. Raul, what about her phone or any personal belongings? Has her phone turned up?
Every indication shows that she was heading back to her hotel. Her phone's there, her iPad's there, her class ring was there.
I thought the phone was in the car.
Clothing is there. There's just no explanation why she didn't make it back to her hotel. She just needed to turn left.
But if she had her cell phone on her with her friends, right? So if she was with her friends before this happened, right? She would have probably had her cell phone. They would know if she had her cell phone on her. So that they would know if she made it back to the hotel or not. Get me? Like maybe she did make it back to the hotel. She left her cell phone there and then she left again in something more comfortable. And that's what she's walking around in. I don't know. Oh no, Ash, what happened? Oh no, I'm so sorry. Oh, good thing I had the kisses with you guys. I know, I saw that, Rose City. I was like, we're gonna have to watch that. I think I have it up on the screen. Okay, let's watch this one again.
And Raul, she was in Houston. Was she there visiting
Prayers,
friends?
Ashley.
That's correct.
What have those friends said?
That's correct.
And where were they?
Thanks, Brian.
Waiting for her. And they reached out to me the following day. Hey, Sydney's not back. What do we do? They filed.
Hold on a second. What's 00? Isn't that 12 o'clock? Okay, let's see. 12:27 a.m. at night, they were waiting on her. The clock, it's right over Friday, 0027:53. 12/12/25. So who goes out at 12:30 at night? Like, literally, if you're going to go to the bar, you're going to be there for an hour and a half, if that. By the time you get there, you're only going to be there for 45 minutes. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, if they're going to go out, like, do that, like, go out to the bars or go to a club or something, they're usually not, I mean, I don't know how, in Ohio, they're not open that late. They're open to like 2:10, 2:15 or something like that. But, like, this is 12:27. There's questions.
The missing persons report.
Did they say if there was anything bothering her, or was there like a boyfriend? Did they have any sort of clarity on that front?
No, there was no arguments. Everything was normal. Everything was absolutely normal.
When was the last time you spoke with her, Luz?
To my daughter?
Yes, yeah. When was the last time you all spoke on the phone? Was it recent?
Yeah, surely like a week prior. She was about to come home on the weekend, and that's pretty much it. There was nothing out of the unusual.
How did she sound?
Really good. Yeah, really
Good.
happy. She left her cat here. She left. She sent me food on the mail for the cat, and that's she was looking forward to come and join the cat.
Thank you for watching.
Well, how long was she supposed to be there with her friends? Was this like a week thing? Because I mean, if it's just a couple of days, I leave my cat. Like, I mean, he would be, oh my goodness, if I took him out of this place and not in a kitty bag, as he would say, there'd be hell to pay. No, I wouldn't even try it. Wouldn't even try it. I'm afraid to even try to take him to the vet. He don't need to go, but you know what I mean? If I had to, I would. But he hates leaving the house. So the fact that like she left the cat with her mom and then sent the cat food during her trip, I don't know. That kind of is weird. I know these videos keep cutting off on us. I don't like that. Okay, let's go to this next one. This is one we were watching. Okay. We want to know about
Second surveillance
the
video. Look
team.
at this, because this is the one that just came out. This is from the morning she went missing. It's from a driver's dash cam. The video shows Olmos walking along the street just a few blocks from her home. This is around 7 a.m. 24.
This video, they're going to talk with the guy from Texas EquiSearch. We'll see what they say.
Of December. So this is Christmas Eve. That's about the same time she was seen in ring cam footage in her own driveway, apparently searching for something in her car. Camila's family, you can imagine how upset they are. They put out a statement. It says in part, "Thank you so much for all your support. We know that God is going to help us bring her back home safely, and with the support of the community who continue to show us that there are still good people in this world, we truly feel strengthened." And both the family and police are now asking anyone with information to come forward. And there are now volunteer groups also helping in this case. And that includes Texas EquiSearch. And that's why I want to ask Mark about it. First of all, I'm still thinking about the guy who won't give the code. Like,
Amen.
I can't get over that. But moving on to this one, do you see similarities here? I mean, we got San Antonio, Houston. Could these be connected?
No, I don't see any way that they would be connected, other than it's a difficult world for young people these days. I think that would be the only connection. And it's Christmas. And we all know the good and the bad that Christmas could bring emotionally for people.
Have any leads come in here? I mean, because again, she doesn't have her phone. We see her on the video, and people don't just disappear. Has anything come in?
Oh, there's been a lot of leads. Our office is getting calls, and every community I've ever been involved in a search, the community wants to help. And so there's a lot of eyes out there looking for Camila, a whole lot of eyes.
And we heard from Sydney's dad, and you mentioned how he's been so diligent with going and checking all the cameras. And it seems like that's what they're doing here.
Sydney's dad done has a piece of paper with a map on it. He ain't messing around. We saw him at the press conference yesterday. I don't know if he took like a couple notes from Steve, and then he said, Steve, hold my beer, like Steve Gonzalez, because this guy, Sydney's father, is like Steve, I don't know, on crack or something. Like he had a map ready. Like he literally first days, like for first days on the camera, you know what I mean? Like he's been waiting. He's been waiting for this moment, because I don't think that his daughter's case was getting a lot of coverage prior to a couple days ago. And yeah, he was ready. He like had it all like pinpointed where she had walked, and then he would go out there and walk, and he would count the steps, and he would look up and see where cameras were, and he had all the businesses wrote down that he needed to go back and get cameras, like asked for their surveillance for. He ain't waiting for the police. He ain't waiting for no police. He's doing it.
In Camila's case too, and now we've got the dash cam video. But for people watching beyond cameras, people in that area, what else can they do?
You know, I always ask a family, if I were to approach your loved one and engage in conversation, not knowing them at all, would I know there's something wrong? And quite often when they say yes, my first thought is possibly a good Samaritan saw something and called law enforcement for a welfare check on that individual. And that's what I would suggest to the general public. If you meet a bright young lady and she seems disorientated, call for a welfare check. Get a picture of that individual. Call law enforcement. They're looking for her. They're waiting on those calls. And that's how we find people. Good people, caring people, call us because they saw something.
Well, Mark, we appreciate all the work you're doing, especially this time of year. You know, you could just be chilling with your family, but you're now working both of these cases. And I hope we get some resolution soon, and appreciate you coming on tonight.
Yeah, let's say I thought that they were working both cases now. So that's good. I mean, Texas EquiSearch, EquiSearch, they're just, you know, it's a great organization. It really, really is. So I went like forward. So we don't really need to go backwards, I guess. Because this is just like video that we kind of like, we talked about last night. Let me see if there's any, let me type it in actually. We'll play this while. Okay. So this just came out like 20 minutes ago, and it said, it says here, sorry, 2 teens missing in Texas County. So let's see what they have to say about this. Oh, what is going on?
Texas, where officials are now looking for not 1, not 2, but possibly even 3 missing teenage girls.
And they're all Latino.
From the same county. That comes as police release dash cam video that appears to show 19-year-old Camila Mendoza Olmos walking on the side of the road after vanishing Christmas Eve. News Nation's Nancy Liu joins me live with the latest. Nancy, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Nick. We have learned that another teenage girl is missing in Bexar County, Texas. Her name is Sofia Gabriela Peters Cabos, and she is 14 years old. There are no indications at this point that the recent disappearances are linked. Now, in this newest case,
She looks older than 14 to me. Not, she doesn't, but she looks like she could.
Peters Cabos was last seen leaving her home in a black flannel shirt at around 7 o'clock last night. Her last known location is only about 20 minutes away from where 19-year-old Camila Olmos was last seen. She mysteriously disappeared on Christmas Eve after heading out for a morning walk. Bexar County Sheriff Javier Salazar tells News Nation they are investigating all possibilities in the Olmos case.
We're considering all options at this point, all theories at this point. Everything from willful absence. She may have run away from home willingly. There may be some issues with self-harm. That's something we're taking into consideration. But also we're considering the fact that she may have been taken.
Camila Olmos was last seen walking near her home at around 7 a.m. Christmas Eve, and she had left her cell phone charging at home. She was captured on a driver's dash cam video. And prior to the dash cam images, Olmos was seen on a neighbor's Ring camera, leaving her house and searching inside her car. Now, her mother says Camila regularly goes for morning walks. Olmos was wearing a baby blue and black hoodie, baby blue pajama bottoms, and white shoes when she left the house. Now, the FBI is assisting with the investigation, and authorities say they have not ruled out human trafficking or kidnapping in the disappearance of Olmos. They are also investigating the possibility that she ran away on her own. Nick?
And Nancy, I do want to follow up with you. There have been reports of a third teenage girl also missing in the same county. Is there new information about that case?
Yeah, Nick, the Bexar County Sheriff tells News Nation that the third teenager recently reported missing, she has been located. They have made cell phone contact with 17-year-old Angelique Johnson, and Sheriff Salazar says she is willfully gone from home and has assured a return in a few days. She did leave with her cell phone, and again, Nick, they have reached her. Nick.
That's good news, at least in that case. Nancy Lou, thank you so much. We'll be right back.
Thank
You almost got me. You almost, I hate that. I hate Cuomo for that. I'm looking at this and they just put this out like an hour ago, and they're not saying that. They're saying Bexar County Sheriff's Office is asking for the public's help in locating two missing teenage girls who are last seen days apart. Angelique Johnson was reported missing on Christmas Day. Investigators believe she still has her cell phone, but her current whereabouts and destination are unknown. So that was a lie. She's described as 5'10". Wow, she's tall. Weighing 198 with brown hair and brown eyes. And then they talk about the 14-year-old Sofia Gabriela Peters Cabos. And then they talk about, hold on. Then they talk about Camila. So, and this was just an hour ago that came out. And then the New York Post put something out too. San Antonio Express News is where I was finding that. 14 hours ago? No, this still says like, yeah. This is weird. Why would they say she's found when obviously I don't think she has been found? It's so weird to me. How did I get you guys on? Oh, I thought you were on a different screen. I was like, how did I get you on that screen again? I was looking to see if there was anything else on X. I couldn't think of it. Sorry. I don't. How can I get rid of her? Like, not interested in this post? I guess I could block her, but I don't need to block her. Just Jennifer Coffendorfer. I can't stand seeing her every other post that I'm like looking at. I don't see anything. Okay, I guess that's all I got. I don't see anything else on like on X. And that's usually where you can find some stuff. Now let me look. I'll just type their names in, but I think that we covered everything. Now I do have a couple podcasts that I haven't played for Idaho 4. I think I'll play them like throughout the week this week. We can go through them and just see if like what they said on the podcast is like really what, like really what happened. So Camila is just saying stuff about the dash camera video. So nothing new. Oops. And then Sydney, Marquez, parents speak. Okay, we just listen to that. And yeah. So I think we are all caught up. Let me see some real quick. Where the hell's Nancy been? What is she covering? Because she was. I look and she's been covering stuff I haven't heard of. Yeah, New Orleans homicide detective sleuths the worst of the worst. And then, yeah, teen girl in coma tortured by nurse caught on camera. Yeah. Guess we're gonna have to be like, Nancy, get on it. Oh, I didn't know I was that little. I didn't know I was little like that. Sorry, guys. Yeah, they all just decided to leave on their own. Yeah. I don't believe in coincidences either. Yeah, if they're taken, there's definitely a type. They're all Latino. They all look alike. They're all beautiful girls. I mean, the only one that isn't Latino is Angelique. And I mean, it don't matter. They don't, they do not discriminate. Hey, Willows. But yeah, I don't see anything else on anything. So let me check one more. Has Brian Koberger been complaining or anything? Why did it say 22 hours ago, Brian Koberger not responding well to prison life? And patronizing attitude. What? Brian Koberger's guilty plea is the region's #1 news story of 2025. Wow. A retired law enforcement officer. Okay. Let's see what this person's. Oh, yeah, we'll have to go through this. This looks like it'll be fun. Wow, yeah, there's like this article about old Koberger. We might have to do a live on him. It's been what? I don't know. Shoot. Probably been a couple weeks. Oh, my camera. Okay, let me actually I'll tell you how long it's been real quick, and then I'm gonna jump off here. But if you guys don't mind, make sure you hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell icon. We do go live every day. We're here every day. Let me put this one on private. I've been privating one of the videos every day. I hope it doesn't mess up my numbers because like I don't want you guys to get confused. So I just leave one up. Let's see. We've been covering Anna Kempner. We've been Ashley Buzzard. Idaho 4. I guess it hasn't been that long. December 21st. So all that's what I was going to look up. I think we went through these already. Yeah, we did. Okay. Somebody was like, new documents. I was like, no, those are old. He is an entitled pain in the ass. Yeah. Yeah, Mandy, that's fine. Yeah, we'll play it on our next live for sure. My email is titaniumbuiltboo@gmail.com. I need to change my email. I don't like the boo part. And then Nightbot's in here spamming. I'm like, dang, Nightbot. Okay, well, I'm going to jump off of here. I'll be back on to do I think I'm going to do a members live. We're going to take down all of this stuff. So that'll be tomorrow. I'm trying to think. Yeah, it'll be tomorrow because tomorrow's the 31st. Yeah, by tomorrow because we're doing it. I might come back on maybe tonight and even do it. I don't know. I'm debating. No, I wouldn't come out like too late, just like at 7 to 8 or something. Maybe I will. Because I got to take like all this stuff out of the pot, like the little potted plant. The trees though, okay. So I'm liking those trees there. And I'm wondering if I should get one of those one white trees that are like weird and they have like the little lights on the end. I need to go to Hobby Lobby, take a picture of one. Yeah. Because I like the tree there because there's a tree back here in the corner. It's an olive tree. I don't know how to light that thing up. Like get it to where it looks nice. I bought those little lights that sit inside that like point upward. Those are trash. Those do not work. Those do not produce enough light. No, they're not trash. I think it's just because I have that blue chair there that blocks the light too. So then I've got all kinds of stuff taken down. So yeah, it'll be fun. It'll be a good time. So make sure you have your bell icon on. Make sure you're a member of the channel. We'd love for you to be a member. See, I didn't see the new documents. I just went over to their page too. Do you know which department? Because I was just over on the state of Idaho and they don't have nothing there. We already went over what they have. So 1218, yeah, that was order redacting. Yeah, just let me know if they're like different ones or new ones. If you want, you can always even send me the link and that would be great. Because I'm on their state of Idaho site. I don't see them there. So, but thank you guys for being here. I do appreciate it. I'll see you guys on later this evening or tomorrow. I'm off for the rest of the week, I believe. I don't think I have anything to do. Like, I think this is the first week in like 3 months or 2 months or something that I haven't been having to do something every single minute of the day. So I'm excited to hang out with you guys and do a live, No, Kathy that reads them just, I don't know, Kathy. Oh no, they might be the old ones. They might have been the ones. They're probably the ones we already went over because we've been doing it we do it like that. Actually, you know what? I can tell you. Where's my Idaho 4 file? Why do I have so many damn Idaho 4 files? That's not it. Oh, I really kept that? Okay. I have a bunch of like different Idaho 4 files. This is craziness. We should go through all this stuff one time. Everything is going to come up. Oh, I forgot about this. Handwriting and stuff, like serial killers' handwriting. Let me see. So I got Idaho State Police up. Wait, hold on. We didn't read these. I don't remember. Did we read 12.5? Oh, never mind. It's a clarification. Okay, that's weird. That's stupid. I'm like, well, that's stupid. Oh wait, what's this? That's 1031. Okay, I was just trying to remember the last time we came over here to write documents. Then I've got Pennsylvania. Did they ever put anything out? It don't look like it. It looked like they just ran. Those people ran. Whoops. I'm trying to find. I have a Google Drive with all of the stuff that we would need, but I don't know where I put it. No. Trying to see. I didn't put it there. Didn't put it there. Man, it could be anywhere. I mean, it could literally be anywhere. What's this? Oh, this is. Oh, wait, hold on. Oh, wow. I forgot I had. Okay, I forgot I had that. That's okay. There's like a lot of stuff that's Idaho that I forgot that I had. It like gives the timeline and stuff. I'm just trying to see if I can find the one that I was looking for. I might not be able to find it. I might have to come back on after I find it. It's like, I just want to find it now. Oh, wait, was this it? No. That could be it. Okay. I found it. Doesn't look like anything came out on here. But I'll keep my eye out. They listed Jack D as states 1. Why do I feel like we read that? BF is states 2 and DM is states 3. That's what I'm assuming the S is. Oh, I know, Lee. They are. $12.30. That would be today. So yeah, that's weird. If it came out of Idaho, then I don't know. Let me look at the current case summary and see if it's even on there. Because they might be reading an old document or something. The only document, the last document was 1218, the one that we read. So yeah, I don't know. That's weird. So yeah, if someone wants to send it to me, that'd be great. For some reason, I'm not seeing it. I don't know why. Or I can go to X and go to Sarah. She might have it. She should. She's like always got the documents for Idaho. So 4 hours ago. Okay, I see it now. That's so weird. Look. Okay, it's showing me now, but it wasn't showing me before. Oh, this is going to be long. And this is new? Okie dokie, savages. I'll be back tomorrow to read all these. Let me see. Where did I put that? Let me make sure I saved this. That's a lot. 115 pages. Oh, yeah. We're going to be reading for a minute. How did these all come out? And I don't get them. Okay. That's weird because this has happened before. It's because the system is having too many people on it. It'll like do that. It'll just like, because I'll show you mine. Okay. So you guys don't think I'm crazy. So this is my page right here. Look, 1218 was the last document. When I refresh it, last document, 1218. The case summary, if I go over here, case summary, last one, 1218. that's what we just saw. But then if I go over to my girl Sarah and her page, she's got them all here. Like, look, 5 hours ago. And that's 8 pages, 5 hours ago. I mean, these are a lot of pages. We're going to be reading for a minute again. That's December 19th. We read those. We didn't read these. The biology report, 148 pages. Oh my goodness. Okay, well, I better clean my glasses. And I'm like, dang. But see how they don't, like, sometimes they don't show them to me? It's like because the system is having like so many people like crash it. It just doesn't come. So I go to Sarah's page. If you're not following her, let me drop her Twitter. And if you're not following me, follow me too. But she's really gotten me out of like some pickles. When I couldn't find them, I'll go to her page because like sometimes they just don't show up for me. I don't know why it does that. It's weird. Hello, Idaho. I've been following this case since the freaking day one. Been here since day one. Okay, well, I'll be back to read these. Look at this summary of vehicle matching the description of vehicle 1 is seen traveling. Yeah, well, they're going to tear that apart. But wow. Okay. So I will be back later. Let me close this group. Close this. There's just so many. I got too much stuff open. Okay. And then we'll read about the Brian Koberger thing too that I found. So I'll be back on either tonight or tomorrow to read some of these. Most likely, I don't know, it's 4 o'clock. I might come back tonight. You never know. I know, you never know. But if I don't come back for Idaho, I'll at least come back and do the members live or something because I do want to get some of this stuff taken down because I've got 4 trees, I think. Yeah, 4 trees to take down. And I don't want to do that all on the same day, you know? Hey, Simply. Hey, Princess. Yeah, it was a good live. Make sure you guys rewind. I'll be back. I guess a bunch of Idaho documents just dropped a ton. So I'm sure every creator on the platform that covers Idaho will be doing just this in a minute. But wait for me and come back and hang out with me because I'm good at telling you guys what the documents mean. And I tell you the truth. I feel like I'm a standalone over here. If anybody can find me somebody that covers Idaho as much as I did, that thinks Brian Koberger is guilty, I'll give you a quarter because I can't find anybody. They're all like, Brian didn't do this. He said he did. Nope, he just said that because he wanted to avoid the death penalty. Okay, well, no one's been put to death in Idaho 40 years. It took him 40 years. I don't think that's what it was. But thank you guys again for being here. I do appreciate it. And I love a difference of an opinion. So if you have a difference of an opinion, please bring it to the chat. Please let me know what you think. I love to know, especially when it has evidence to back it up or documents to back it up, something substantial to back it up. And I just appreciate you guys being here tonight. So thank you very, very much. I will see you guys all later and have a good night. Bye.
Sometimes I can't tell if my body belongs to me. I love everything. Fire spreading all around my room. My world's so bright, it's hard to breathe, but that's alright. Hush. Hold your breath and feel the tension. Devils hide behind redemption. Honesty is a one-way gate to hell. I wanna taste consumption. Breathe faster to waste oxygen. Hear the children sing aloud. It's music till the wick burns out. Be carefree lately, yeah. Just kicking up daisies. is what